After a nice discussion about shock charges on Reddit, everyone basically told me to go wear a tactical mask. Fine, I wear a tac mask now. But how effective is a tactical mask against concussion and flash grenades and shock charges? You're about to find out. To do this experiment, I tossed one of each of the tacticals at an enemy, myself, with no mask and then with tactical mask. Simple stuff. I will throw a grenade directly in front of the enemy to get the full duration and then see how long it takes between the HUD disappearing and then reappearing. This is the duration that the game considers you disabled by a tactical grenade. Keep in mind that the game is recorded at 60 frames per second on console. The first test will be concussion grenades. I toss one, time it, and get 4 seconds, 49 frames. The second one is 4 seconds, 46 frames. It looks like I'm not disabled, but I still am. I can't move at full speed because I'm still affected by the grenade stun. This gets us an average of 4 seconds and 47.5 frames. Now let's do it with the tactical mask. I toss one, time it, and get 26 frames. The next one is 29 frames, which gives us an average of 27.5 frames. I convert everything to frames and subtract the mask result from the no mask result. I divide the difference by the no mask average and get an effective level of 90.4%. Yeah. The second test will be flash grenades. I toss one, time it, and get 5 seconds, 56 frames. The next one, I get 5 seconds, 59 frames, giving us an average of 5 seconds and 57.5 frames. Now versus the mask. I toss one, time it, and get a time of 35 frames. The next is 36 frames, giving an average of 35.5 frames. I convert everything into frames and subtract the mask result from the no mask result. I divide the difference by the no mask average and get an effective level of 90.1%. Yeah. You want to guess what the shock charge percentage is going to be like? Well, don't, because it's not 90%. I'm going to do the shock charge test two ways. One is where I throw the charge directly in front of the enemy and have it detonate on its own, and then the other is where I have the enemy run into it. First, we'll do standing still. I toss one, time it, and get a time of 1 second and 24 frames. The second is the same as the first. Now I'm going to walk into it. I toss one, walk into it, and get a time of 1 second, 28 frames. The next one gives a time of 1 second, 29 frames, granting a total average of 1 second and 26.25 frames. Now with the tactical mask on. I throw a shock charge directly in front of me and nothing happens. I do it again, and nothing happens again. There's no loss of the heads-up display. Walking into it is the same. There's no loss of the HUD, meaning no loss of control. Barring some smoke impairing your vision, the tactical mask is 100% effective in blocking the effects of a shock charge. Let's quickly recap. The tactical mask versus a concussion grenade grants 90.4% reduction in the stun effect. The tac mask versus a flash grenade grants a 90.1% reduction in the blind effect, and really you don't even ever lose vision. The tac mask versus a shock charge will render the charge 100% useless. I guess what I'm saying is, use the tactical mask. Thanks for watching.